you here.
Buddy?
Yeah.
Now you kind of know.
Not really.
No, she doesn't. She just keeps asking.
Because it's Daisy time.
Oh, you're kidding.
We're not kidding.
It's in the bag.
Bad?
No, it's good. That makes me cry.
Get over there.
Go on over.
What Daisy provides, cleanest for you. Okay, everyone, it's Daisy time and my favorite time of the month. So first I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Daisy Award because we haven't been here for a little bit, have we?
Not for a while.
Been a while. And so the Daisy Award was an award that was started about 15 years ago by the family of Patrick Barnes. And Patrick was a 33-year-old gentleman that was a husband and a new father and who spent 6 weeks in the hospital, unfortunately passing away from complications from ITP. And Patrick and his family lived in the Seattle area. And Patrick's family expected the nurses to be competent, expected them to be smart and intelligent, but put them over the top and in awe with how compassionate they were. And so after Patrick passed away, the family says that one night over a liquid dinner, they said, how can we thank the nurses for their absolute compassion to Patrick and to them during his illness. And so they came up with the Daisy Award, Diseases Attacking the Autoimmune System. And they thought it would be a local award in Seattle, and it is now in every state in the United States and an international award. And today, Kelly, we are celebrating you and your compassion. So I think Patty's going to.
Oh, I'll read it.
Okay.
Okay, so I went in to see a child with an eye problem in the middle of the night. Most children don't like to have their eyes examined, especially when they are in pain. This one was no exception, and this situation was exacerbated by the fact that it was 1 a.m. Kelly not only had everything I needed available, but also remained in the room to assist in calming the patient and helping to position her throughout the exam and treatment. I was impressed with her skill in dealing with the patient. Most nurses are either unwilling or not able to assist with a challenging patient such as this. Kelly helped to make this patient's visit go as smoothly as possible, the patient, her family, and me. I have never had such a patient experience being called into the emergency department. She should be commended for her skill, compassion, and zeal to assist. And this is for Dr. Melissa Summerfield.
I remember that morning.
Here's the great thing about Daisy. Not only do you get all these people here to celebrate you, but you get prizes. So you have that Daisy arrangement there. You get a portfolio signed by the Barnes family. So get your Kleenex, because they partner with Kleenex, because there's usually never a dry eye in the place, but you're doing pretty good. And then there's going to be a banner with your name on it hung somewhere for the month.
It's already up there.
Okay.
Afraid she didn't see it.
I know.
I was.
You think you know what you're doing when you're in charge, don't you?
You don't Daisy pin in the bag.
I don't know.
We're making that transition from Pat to Cassidy, so we'll get you a Daisy pin. There's a Daisy pin. And then probably what I consider to be the best gift of all. This is a statue called the Healer's Touch. And this is handmade for you by artists in Zimbabwe, and your artist signed the back of it. And Daisy partners with these artists because one, the healers are such important people in their culture, and also in this very impoverished nation, this feeds over 14 families. So, and then there's cinnamon rolls somewhere, I'm hoping. Yeah. So, and the story about the cinnamon rolls is that Patrick's father one day brought in one of those great big, gooey, wonderful cinnamon rolls, and he was going to eat it for himself. And Patrick said, "Oh, Dad, I think I'll take a bite of that when Patrick could still eat." Proceeded to eat the whole thing and said, "Dad, why don't you bring those every day for me and the nurses?" So they did. And so the story of the cinnamon roll was important to them, not only because Patrick enjoyed it so much and wanted to share with the nurses, but also the Barnes family says that nurses, when they receive the Daisy Award, always say, It's just what we do. It's just who we are. And to them, they want every nurse to know it is so important, just what you do and who you are. And so they tell the story that they want nurses every time they smell cinnamon, bake with cinnamon, eat cinnamon, to think about how special you are. So what a time, great time in the fall season to think about cinnamon and how great all of you are. So Kelly, anything you'd like to say?
I'm just shocked.
Well, we're very proud of you.
Thank you.